TD, Teddy, taking it to the house. Reservations for 6. Whatever you call a touchdown, one thing's for sure. Touchdowns matter more at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. On the ground, in the air, from the special teams or the defense, we don't care how you score them. We want to bet on touchdowns. And at DraftKings Sportsbook is the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first NFL bet? Try something as simple as betting on a player to score a touchdown. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your bet today. Ready to do your touchdown dance of your own? New DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $250 instantly in bonus bets and get 1 month free of NFL Plus Premium. Download the DraftKings Sports app. Use code Shannon. That's code Shannon for new customers to get $250 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 and get 1 month free of NFL Plus Premium. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap and watching the Broncos, the mighty Bronco country, take down the New Orleans Saints. Who that?
Relax.
Win that. Gonna get another win. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, Ocho, all I know is I reckon better than the Bengals.
Let's relax.
If you haven't won 4 games, if your team hasn't won 4 games this season, I don't want to hear you say foot or ball. Okay. Everybody else, carry on. I'm your favorite hog, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85. You know who he is, Liberty City's own. The Bengal Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Just call him Ocho. Guys, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and do us a favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And remember, every subscriber matters. And we thank you, because all the awards that we've won that's in the background and Chad doesn't have his up is all because of you. The love, the attention that we're starting to garner is because of you, because of your eyeballs, because of your ears, because of your retweets and tweets and shares and mentions. Everything that you see Nightcap and Club Shay Shay is all because of you, and we greatly, greatly appreciate your support. Make sure you go check out Shea by LaPortier. Our goal is to be in 14 to 16 states by the end of the year. If we're currently not in a state or city near you, we have it in stock. The return, the downtime is minimal. Because it's in stock, we can get it to you in a matter of days. So thank you for your support again. Please make sure you go follow my media company page on all platforms. That's Shay Shay Media, and my clothing company, which is 84 being spelled out. The Unk and Ocho tees are back in stock. I repeat, Unk and Ocho tees are back in stock, and people have begun receiving their orders and have been posting them. So thank you, guys. Hopefully you love the merch. It's of great quality, and it's what you ask for. So thank you, guys, again for your support, all your support for the Nightcap Nightcap and so forth, and Club Shay Shay. Sean Payton won in his return to New Orleans in a blowout fashion, Ocho. The Broncos blew out the injury-depleted Saints 33-10 on Thursday Night Football. Bo Nix, hold on, let me get the box score. Bo Nix played really, really well tonight. He was 16 of 26, 164 yards, a clean game. Offensive line did a great job of protecting him, Ocho. No sacks, no turnovers. They ran the ball 35 times for 225 yards. Javonte Williams had 14 rushes, 88 yards, and 2 touchdowns, as they completely take apart the New Orleans Saints. I mentioned they are injury depleted. Spencer Rattler was 23 of 35, 172, no touchdowns, no interception, but he was sacked, and he was sacked 6 times, but he was harassed all night long. Mm-hmm. Ocho, I'm trying to figure out how it got so. You know what? The Saints have been bad. What happened was, listen, let me say this. We watched them take apart the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
And so we overestimated how good they were.
Right.
But when you look at what has transpired, they won their first 2 games and haven't really come close, with the exception of Atlanta winning a game since. Ocho, and I don't know, with the injuries starting to pile up, I don't know if and when it's going to get better.
Listen, I don't think it's going to get any better anytime soon. Listen, there's too many injuries. Your best 2 receivers are out. Derek Carr is out. The first 2 games of the season, you put up 45 points in both of those games. You're going 0-5 since then. It's not going to get any better anytime soon. I
And
feel
Marcus
bad.
Lattimore left this game, Ocho. Lattimore
Yep.
left this game with an injury
Hamstring.
also.
He missed week 2. He missed week 2 because of his hamstring injury. Now he's re-injured it. So some of the key quality players that you do need to even compete at the highest level, because I know they always say it's next man up, but they're the next man for a reason. They're the next man for a reason. The Saints have only
And you
put
only
up
got so many men.
yeah, you got that right. The Saints have only put up 15 points the past 5 games after scoring 45 in the first 2. And that's simply due to, obviously, you said it, and I think I'm not saying the Broncos won because of the Saints' injuries, but it played a big part. The Saints are not at full strength. Therefore, listen, the scoreline looked the way it did. Bo Nix was good. That goddamn Javonte Williams, well, he could tote that pill, boy.
He can.
He can tote that pill. I would like to see, if the Broncos are playing a better team, I would like to see them get the passing game going a little bit more. Cortland Sutton, they got to get him involved.
Yeah.
They got to get him involved. He's making too much money to be out there getting cardio in. He's making too much money to be out there getting cardio in. That's all it was tonight for
he didn't have a catch.
Yeah. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. I'm sure he's frustrated. I know they won the game, but one of the things they do, they'll use it against you. If you don't have the production and you make a lot of money like he's doing, they'll use that against you in the offseason. But other than that, the Broncos look good. I mean, wait, they got a tough game next, don't they? Right?
Who the Broncos play next, Ash? I'm not sure, Ocho.
I could have swore. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they got a tough one coming up.
They got the Panthers.
Oh, well, listen, that's another win. That's another win. You know, I like Bo Nix too. I like Bo Nix. Bo Nix got moxie. I don't even know what moxie mean. I just heard Mel Kiper use it during the goddamn draft. He real feisty. Like, remember how Baker Mayfield was at Oklahoma?
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why Bo Nix just gives me that. He just gives me that firecracker type, like a firecracker. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to put it in the right words. But I like Bo Nix. I like him. I like him.
Yeah, he's got some athleticism. He can run. Need to work on his accuracy.
Yeah.
But you can do a lot of things with him, Ocho. Mm-hmm. They got the Panthers next, and then they got Ravens and Chiefs.
Okay, that's the 2. Yeah. They probably gonna win this one, and that momentum. Hopefully, they have a great defense. I'm assuming maybe Pat Surtain will be back by then and out of concussion protocol. But listen, if they can win this next one against the Panthers, but they probably will, I'm curious to see how Bo Nix plays against. Now we talk about 2 defenses that are much better. Yeah. That are much better, and
offense is also much better.
Yeah, huh?
I said, and offenses that are much better.
Oh yeah. Oh, most definitely. So we're gonna see if you playing from ahead or if you have to play from behind. Either way it goes, it's gonna be a good one, and it's gonna be a good test for Bo too. It's gonna be a real good test for Bo.
Yeah. I mean, considering how poorly they played Sunday against the Chargers, they didn't play particularly well. Considering they had won 3 straight, and they were playing really well. So I was surprised that they didn't play as well as I thought they would on Sunday against the Chargers. And the Chargers have been struggling. That is a division game, so you kind of toss a lot out of the window when you play a division opponent because you're very familiar. Even though they have a new coaching staff, that's still someone in your division. Right. A lot of the key players are still there, especially offensively. We talk about Justin Herbert and a couple of the receivers. Although Keenan Allen is gone, Mike Williams is gone, they still have some guys that played played a lot of snaps last year for them, especially at the skill position. Offensive line is pretty much intact. Yeah, they signed Alt. They drafted Alt. I don't know if he's playing. I think he got dinged. But defensively, they still got some players. They got some players over there on the defensive side of football. That's what's most surprising when you talk about the Chargers, is that they're not better considering the defensive talent that they have on that side of the football. Right. But the Broncos go on the road on a very short week. It's never easy playing on the road, but when you cut the days down by 3, so instead of playing on a Sunday afternoon, you're playing at a Thursday night, and you just played for Sunday afternoon. Right. Ain't a whole lot of time, Ocho. Yeah, ain't a whole lot of on-field practice. It's a lot of film study. It's a lot of walkthrough. Hey, a lot of basic stuff. Hey, let's try to put this thing together and get out of here with minimal injuries because you sore. Unless you're like in your first or second year,
Right.
anybody that's 5 years or beyond, oh, you hurting.
Yeah, you feeling it.
Hurting.
Oh, you feeling it. You are definitely feeling it.
Absolutely. But the Broncos go to 4-3. The Saints, who started out 2-0, drops to 2-5. Ocho, now it's time. We're gonna jump right into it real quick. It's time for Newscap.
Newscap.
All right, Ocho, after being acquired by the New York. I mean, we like it, but damn. Let's not get carried away. After being acquired by the New York Jets from the Las Vegas Raiders earlier this week, Davante Adams is eyeing a long-term partnership with his new team. When asked if he'd like a multi-year relationship with the Jets, I hope so. That's the plan. I never go somewhere in hopes of having to find a new home. While Rodgers has been effective throwing the ball to Garrett Wilson and Lazard over the last couple of games, the outside spots, which has been a huge problem. Rodgers and Mike Williams have not been on the same page in 2024. The Jets' offense have suffered. They average 304 yards per game, 18.8 points, but a little less than 19 points a game, both ranked 22nd. Ocho, are you expecting old magic from Rodgers and Adams?
Goddamn right, I'm expecting old magic because there's something you can't teach. There's something you can't teach that Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams have. That's almost 7 or 8 years worth of work, 76 something I think maybe 67 something TD, maybe 76 TDs, 8,000 yards together, 117 games together, and the chemistry that they have. I can look at you and I know where you're going to be at. I know everything you're going to do. Aaron Rodgers could be blindfolded, and whatever the route is, he can throw it to a spot and know Davante Adams is going to be there every time. He's familiar with the system that they're running. So all he's doing is just he's going to a new team. He's with the Jets, and you just plug him in and you just go. I mean, I know it sounds simple the way I'm saying, but when you have a quarterback that you played with for so long, and you still, as a receiver, are very adequate at doing what you do as far as getting open and running routes, he's still one of the best, despite the lack of production because of the inconsistent play at quarterback. There's nothing wrong with him. I guarantee you they both pick up where they left off at.
I think the thing is, Ocho, is that they're very, very familiar with each other.
Yes,
it
sir.
always helps.
Yeah.
Knows this system. This is the system that he ran in Green Bay.
Same thing. Yes, sir.
And the plays are familiar. Rodgers' voice in his ear is familiar. So I think they should pick up where they kind of left off years ago. At least I hope so. For his sake, because look, they had started to say Davante wasn't the same receiver last year, not factoring in that he lost Derek Carr, Aiden O'Connell, and whomever the other quarterbacks were. That's not Derek Carr.
Right.
And so no matter what you think, Derek Carr's not he's not Joe Burrow. He's not Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
He's not one of these top flight quarterbacks, but he's better than Aiden O'Connell.
Right.
And his first year with Davante had 1,500 yards and was a first team All-Pro.
Exactly.
There's something to be said for that.
And there's one thing that I hate that the pundits do, the analysts, those that should know the game, and they always talk about certain players losing a step or they don't have it anymore. When you don't factor in that, for one, the inconsistent play at quarterback affects the opportunities that you normally get when they're putting up those numbers, those good numbers. There's a reason why you're not doing so. And they never factor it in. The first thing they say is, the player's losing a step, when that's not the case, instead of saying exactly what it is. Well, I'm glad you brought it up because we know there's nothing wrong with him. Now, you'll know when a player loses a step by watching him. I'm curious to see how teams are going to play the Jets now. They play the Steelers, so it's going to be a very, very interesting matchup. Joey Porter Jr., is he going to take Garrett Wilson, or are they going to put the number one on Davante Adams? So I'm not sure how that's going to play out. So for his first game back with Aaron Rodgers, this is a good game, a good test for them because they're playing a very good defense in the Steelers. So I'm excited. I think they're going to pick up right where they left off at. And there's a certain chemistry when you play with somebody so long that you just can't replicate. And I know, I just know they're gonna take some of the things they did in Green Bay, add it to that offense, and they just gonna go to work.
Yeah, but let's be real though. But Aaron Rodgers hadn't played well this year, Ocho.
Oh yeah.
I mean, let's not. I mean, I
Yeah.
understand what he was in Green Bay,
Right.
but we haven't seen that yet
Mhm.
with the Jets. And it's going to be very interesting to see if he can get back. Now, do I expect him to be what he was in those MVP seasons? I don't, Ocho. I don't.
Right.
I mean,
No.
no. I mean, he's coming off an Achilles and he's 40 years old.
Yeah, but also when
But
you have a weapon, when you have a weapon like that, you can count on every goddamn time. If you've been watching the Jets games, I've been watching the Jets games. Like, maybe you got a young bull like 17, man, that can actually get open like that. I really think even pre Achilles injury, he
yeah,
could always count on them boys to be open.
yeah, but
That's the reason he was able to win that MVP because he was
but,
able to get the ball to them. He was able to facilitate, and they were always open. He knew where
but
everybody was going to be. They were always in the right spot. There would be no mistakes like you saw the other night where he threw the ball to Mike Williams, and Mike Williams wasn't on the red line.
I don't like that.
Which
Ocho,
part?
you got to eat that one.
Oh, the quarterback.
What
You
you
got to
say,
eat that
what
one.
you
Yeah.
what you say is there's a
Yeah.
little miscommunication.
Yeah.
You don't. Now we get behind closed doors. He's like,
Right.
hey, I'm expecting you to be X, Y, right here.
Right. Yeah, he released
I'm
inside, but he never got back out. If they playing two and you got the go ball, if you're gonna release outside, get back out there to the red line so the
Eat it.
quarterback got somewhere to go with it.
I mean, how many times you think during the course of the game, a receiver runs the wrong route, the quarterback
Right.
has the wrong read, and we
Mhm.
don't know about it
Right.
because they don't discuss it. And
Right,
then
right.
once we get behind closed doors,
Yeah,
that's what we do.
I'm
That's
sure it
why.
happens. I'm sure
That's
it
why
happens.
Carson's like, hey, Ocho, don't show me up.
I never
John
forget.
was the same. John was
Yeah.
the same way. Troy was the
Mhm.
same way. Peyton
Right.
Manning, you heard Peyton Manning. Quarterbacks are, hey, you understand?
Right.
Hey, they control the food on the table.
Yeah, almost
Now,
definitely.
they'll
Most
control
definitely.
whether you get to eat a lot or little. Now, how much you want to eat?
Yeah.
Now, I'm okay.
You better be careful.
Yeah, you
Better be careful. Matter of fact,
absolutely better be careful.
I'm glad you just said that. I don't think this was. Let me tell you how I want chat those you to look at my stats when you get the chance. Look at my stats. I don't remember what year this was, but I was kind of disgruntled. And I don't think I asked for a trade. It might have been Drew. I kind of got sick of the media blaming me for the reason we were losing. So they were putting everything on me because obviously I was the one having all the fun and whatever. So they started to turn on me a little bit, our own media in Cincinnati. And I said, you know what? Well, hey, I want to trade. I want out. Something like that. And I remember the Commanders at that time and Dan Snyder, they offered the Bengals a 1-for-1. And Mike Brown said no. Mike Brown said, no, we're not going to set a precedent that a player can come in and say, okay, he's not happy and say, oh, you know what? I want
out.
Nah, it ain't happening. So they turned that down, right? I'm just coming off a really good season, despite me being disgruntled. I don't know what they did offensively or how they weren't able to get me the ball that particular year. All of a sudden, I had about 500 yards.
In Cincinnati?
The whole season. I swear to God.
Was that your last year? Was that the last year with you and Gio?
No. It's like I was coming off maybe a 1,200, 13-yard season. And then, I was getting, the media was on my ass about us losing. There was nothing. I was healthy. I was completely healthy. I swear for God, if you look at my stats, you look at it, it's thousands. And all of a sudden, it's a 500-yard season. I don't know if they found a way like to work me out the offense. I really had 500 yards the whole season. And then the next season, I'm right back to 1,200.
Right.
In a sense, it was like, damn, are they that powerful where, you know what? Oh, you want to play with us? Okay, we're going to play with you. The whole season. And I was scared to say anything because I already caused ruckus and made noise in the offseason. So I'm definitely not going to do it in season because I'm already on thin ice in a sense. And I'm like, but damn, I'm not even part of the offense. That's what it felt like. And I was still that boy. I ain't know what the hell was going on. So I just had to throw that story out there based on what you were just talking about.
Well, here's the problem that they have is that can they protect? Now you see Buffalo had relentless pressures on Rodgers.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? What do you think the Steelers are going to be able to with TJ Watt?
TJ, well, yeah.
Hebring.
Mm-hmm.
What are they going to do?
They better chip. Got to have a game plan because is the brother Tyron Smith on the left side?
Woo!
Hey, listen, no disrespect to him, but obviously I don't think he's gonna have to go against TJ Watt. Because TJ Watt is most of the time he's on the left side, so he'll be dealing with the right tackle. But that young bull, I don't know who it was he was struggling with, but he looked like his feet in cement out there.
Efanessa.
Hey, man, listen. He's not what he once was when he was with the Cowboys. Maybe the injury. I'm not sure what it is.
I mean, I think the Jets were expecting to get the old Tyron Smith.
Right.
They just got an old Tyron Smith. Because he doesn't move. His feet, the kick, the slide, the punch.
Listen,
the hands have gotten lazy.
It's hard. He can kick, but the footwork ain't what it once was.
He don't cover as much ground with the kick.
Right.
And he's gotten really lazy with his hands. And you see a lot of guys just wax on, wax off, and they're gone. Right. They buy it. And they never used to beat Tyron Smith with that move. No.
Hey, he was so strong at the point of attack. Once he put that hand there and get you in your chest, boy, you ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah, I be watching offensive tackle play now. I know.
Yeah. But he done got real lazy with his hands, and you can't be lazy at that position. Them guys are too good.
And listen, your hands and your feet got to be in unison.
Well, they tied together.
Yeah, got to be in unison. It's like art.
So we'll see how this. Guess what? We get an opportunity to see how it plays out on Sunday. So we don't have to wait long. We'll see on Sunday. Amari Cooper was also traded the same day. He was traded to the Buffalo Bills. Nobody in the NFL is getting a bigger glow up than Amari. He leaves. He left the Cleveland situation, and his quarterback is one of the worst. We just gonna call it like we see it here at Nightcap. He left one of the worst situations.
Is he one of the worst? Is he 32 in every category statistically as a quarterback? I'm just curious.
Well, he put it like this. I don't know if he's in the 20s in anything.
Right.
So okay. I ain't said he's 32, but he's 30 or below.
It's bad, huh?
Yeah, and some of the stuff he might be 35, 36, because they got some backups that filled in that's higher than he is, Ocho, to be honest with you now. Damn. He had the worst QBR.
Yeah.
Worst completion percentage, one of the worst completion percentage too, right?
Damn.
Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman have been incredible for Buffalo, but Curtis Samuel signing hasn't really worked out. Samuel is really a slot receiver. I think they're playing him out of position. He needs to be in the slot.
Yeah.
Coleman is going to have to do a better job of separating right now.
Yeah.
Ocho, because right now he's not sudden enough. You got to be sudden to be outside.
Yeah.
They don't play out there.
You know what? Even if he's not sudden, which that might not be a part of his DNA, you got to be able to learn how to use your body. Yeah. Learn how to put yourself in positions, having a lot of contested catches. Listen, Larry Fitzgerald wasn't sudden. He wasn't sudden at all, but he caught every goddamn thing and he was able to put his body in position to make any and every catch no matter what. And he ain't dropped shit. Nothing.
That was the thing. He had tremendous hands.
Tremendous.
I mean,
so once he learns that, he gonna be all right. I mean, it's rookie year.
But Fitz probably
what happened?
As Fitz started to get old, man, Fitz wasn't in the gym. Fitz wasn't training.
Right.
Like a lot what we see these guys train now.
Yes, sir.
And so Fitz probably could have squeezed out another year had he been a workout warrior.
Right.
But he got the buy with, like you said, he was a big body guy. He had tremendous body control. He had exceptional, not good, not great. He had exceptional hands.
Yes, sir.
If that ball was in his vicinity,
it's his.
He came down with it.
Contested or not.
Didn't matter. It did not matter. And so I like this trade for the Bills and Josh Allen. He steps in immediately. He's the number one receiver. He's been on the big stage before.
Yeah.
He came from a big time program at Alabama. Had success. He put up big enough. People don't realize it. They're like, oh, he traded him. Gruden traded him. But if you look at the numbers, look at his numbers. He was a Pro Bowl player at the Raiders.
Oh yeah.
He went to the Pro Bowl with the Cowboys. He
Yeah,
went to the
nice,
Pro
man.
Bowl with the
Hold
Lions,
on.
with the Browns.
Yes, the people in the chat. I need y'all to understand. I need you to understand and remember where Amari Cooper is from. Huh? That's a Dade County legend. He's a route running extraordinaire as well. Again, giving Josh Allen another target where he doesn't have to be Superman. Put him in position, tell him to get open, and he's gonna get open every single time.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with him. I know people probably looking at him based on the numbers that he's put up at Cleveland and saying, well, hell, he ain't got it no more. Shit, the devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. And if you sleep, he'll run right by your ass too.
Oh, yeah, he's sneaky.
All right,
he's sneaky.
Okay.
Do you like the move, Ocho, them giving up a third-round pick for Amari?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Because basically, let me finish this.
Okay.
Basically, he's on the last year of his contract.
Yeah.
So this could be a rental situation. But if the Bills are going to go where they think,
right,
it'll be worth it.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. It's definitely worth it. Listen to some of the pundits again today. Some of the analysts saying now that they have gotten Amari Cooper, talking about how far the Bills can probably go due to his addition. When you think about Amari Cooper, I think about, well, hell, y'all just have Stephon Diggs as well for the past 4 years. Now, I mean, two different type of receivers, but still very, very good in a statistical standpoint, and both can get open, you know. So, I mean, hell, I think it all comes down to Josh Allen and him being consistent and not turning the ball over in those important games, in those moments, those moments where it counts. Has he grown to not make those mistakes in pivotal games where it counts, like the AFC Championship, or in a divisional round of the playoffs?
But you have to understand, Ocho, he's gone, 3-4 games and hadn't turned the ball over?
Yeah. It looked
that's a long streak for him,
magnificent.
And if he can continue that, but that just goes to show you, you know, Jerry Jones talking about he's a damn good GM. Now, he traded Amari. He traded a first rounder to get Amari. He traded to Cleveland for a fifth rounder. Right. Cleveland traded to Buffalo for a third rounder.
Yeah. He don't know what well, I'm not going to say he don't know what he's doing.
Hey, Jerry, you selling your money, bro. You selling 50s for 10s. You gave up a first to get him. You traded him for a fifth. 3 years later, a team gave up a third to get him. Now, what am I missing to this? You gave up a first. You got a fifth in return. The team that you traded him to for the fifth got a third. And you wonder why somebody asking me questions. I'm going to get somebody here to ask me some better questions.
Yeah. Hey, what radio station is that?
105.3, I think. Isn't that
105.3? They need to hire me. I come in there. Let me ask Jerry the questions.
And that's question. And all these people talking about Jerry doesn't have the authority. If I'm not mistaken, that's the flagship show of that's the flagship station of the Cowboys, correct? So guess what? There's another station. Jerry says, you know what, guys? If y'all don't get rid of him, I'm gonna take the Cowboys, and another station gonna be the flagship station. You see how that works? Yeah. So all y'all talking about Jerry don't have the authority, y'all don't know how this business works. There's a lot of behind the scenes that guys on their personalities might have said something,
right? And
them owners catch wind of it, and all of a sudden you don't see them on the network no more. So don't play. Y'all know Jerry has that kind of authority.
Yeah.
Jerry tried to take down Roger Goodell. If that man would try to take down Roger Goodell, you don't think he can take a damn radio personality?
Hey, you remember that?
You're damn right I remember.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Jerry, I remember it.
Jerry funny, man.
But I'll let y'all see, a lot of people, I ain't one. See, a lot of people get fooled by, Jerry's made a lot of black men millionaires. Those men could do something for Jerry. Don't let Jerry fool you, because he don't fool Shannon. He showed you who he was.
Yeah.
Jerry showed you. He showed you a lot of who he was in 2016.
Oh, yeah.
He showed you, but y'all didn't want to listen to it. Y'all didn't believe what you saw. Y'all didn't believe what you heard.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, some of y'all shocked. Man, I can't believe Jerry would say, okay.
Neil where? Neil who? Neil on what?
You will be on the line. Your hand will be over your heart.
Yeah, okay. Play if you want to.
Like I said, you can't fool me.
Nah. I mean, it's clear as day.
When you get upset and what you say and how you treat people,
yeah,
that's how you are.
Says everything.
Everything.
Says
everything. So hopefully, Mari, they build a relationship, get on the same page real quick. But we're gonna talk about Jerry a little later. We ain't done with his ass yet. I know I'm not. That's the best part about this.
Woo.
This hey, Ocho, this
Yeah.
us.
Oh yeah.
This us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ta-da. We might not be able to get no comp NFL ticket, but hell, I buy my own ticket.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, don't you say too much. Hey, you let me handle this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's time for Money Moves presented by DraftKings. Since the two big trades, the odds in the AFC are now as follows. The Chiefs are plus 200. The Ravens are plus 300. The Texans are plus 550. The Bills are plus 550. Even with the addition of Davante Adams, the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals have the exact same odds, plus 1,500.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Even with those odds, I mean, if you're a true football fan and you understand the game of football, despite the Bengals being what they are right now, 2-4, if I'm not mistaken, you know we're making the playoffs. If there's a team that can dig themselves out the hole that they put themselves in, you know the Bengals can do it. Offensively, the firepower, the weaponry that Joe Burrow has at his helm, you know they can do it.
The only thing,
they have the Browns coming up this week, right?
Yes.
That's another win. I'm not sure who we play after that. I think it might be a bye. I might be wrong. I'm not sure who it is. But we're going to dig ourselves out. So when playoff time comes, best believe we will be there. And it won't be no goddamn wild card.
The problem that you're running into is that your defense is as weak as your offense is as potent.
Yeah.
So now what? So you mess around and kick a field goal or you don't get any points. Guess what happens to the other team? They go down the field and score.
Right.
So now
we're gonna work on that.
Okay.
Listen, if we at the bottom of the league, I'm not saying we might be 26, 27. If we can just find a way to hit the rhythm, get some momentum, and be maybe around 18, 17, 16, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And when you need it most, make the stop on third down that we need in important games and big moments, we're going to be all right.
That's all that matters. Can you get done what you need to get done when you absolutely have to? I don't care about where you rank. When you need to stop or if you need a stop, can you get off the field?
Right.
If you need a first down, can you stay on the field?
Right.
That's all that matters. Yeah, it's nice to be number one in offense or number one in defense, number one in takeaways. What good is number one in takeaways when you need a takeaway you can't get it?
You can't get it. Well, you know what? I said basically, I wish we were a little higher, somewhere in the middle of the pack when it comes to us being ranked defensively. But if we're in the middle of the pack, that means we're a little bit more consistent in making the stops that we need, as opposed to being at the bottom, which means the percentage and the chances of us making a stop ain't motherfucking likely.
Normally when you give up a ton of yards, that means you're pretty lousy on third down because that means teams are staying on the field and they'll continue to move the ball down the field on you. So they're getting, 30, 40, 25, 30, 40 yards a drive because they're staying on the field on third down. Now, you could just give up big plays, but the likelihood of a defense just giving up big play after big play,
no,
not very likely.
Right.
It's the ability to get off because third down, everybody was trying to get the third down. Well, don't let them score on first. Don't let them score on second down. Let's just get the third down. Well, if you get the third down and you can't get off the field, you remember Alabama? Alabama played Vanderbilt.
Right.
And Vanderbilt was like 12 of 18 on third down.
On third down, yeah.
First of all, you get the 18 third downs, boy, you getting it handed to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they pick up 12 of those. So that's the thing. Clearly, the odds makers, Ocho, feel that Cooper is a bigger addition to Bills than Adams is to the Jets. It's Chiefs 1, Ravens 2, Texans and Bills tied for the third best odds
Right.
And then you have the Bengals and the Jets tied for the fourth best starters. I
You know
mean,
what?
the
I think
Bengals and the Jets, right?
you know what?
Fifth best, fifth.
Right. You know, based on those odds, I think the odds makers are looking at how the Bills are playing before Amari got there. They looking at how Josh Allen was playing, not having, superstar weapons at his disposal, and they were still doing okay. They were still doing well. So with his addition, obviously it just takes everything up a little bit more. I could be wrong. I don't know how they make these things. But again, it's an educated guess because you never know how things are going to turn out.
Well, it's amazing how close they be, though, don't they? To them points, them lines.
Hey, that's crazy, huh? That's crazy. And it's stuff like that why people think the game is rigged. They think it is, but it's impossible to get 53 people on the same page. I know that. It's impossible to orchestrate 53 people or 11 on one side of the ball and the other 11 to follow a goddamn script. That's why I understand why people say that sometimes. Do you know how difficult that would be? Man, please.
Ocho, we played the game. You tell the first person, you tell them something in the ear, and by the time you get all the way to the back, they ain't what he was saying.
Nope.
One little thing. So how you gonna get fit? Maybe once upon a time, Ocho, it's too much money involved. You're talking about a guy that's making $60 million. You mean to tell me he's willing to risk his $60 million and be banned for the league to do what?
Not a chance in hell.
But Ocho, when people believe something, ain't nothing you can do.
Right. I think I think they be playing. Maybe they be playing sometime.
No, they be dead serious.
You think so?
Yeah. Ocho, people are gullible. Why you think, like you said, look at the internet. People believe that those are those people live, that they really be flying private jets and they have them big homes and they have all these cars and all that stuff. You see how the internet do that?
Yes, sir.
And how somebody can say something on the internet and it is totally not true.
Right.
But then it gets retweeted, it gets shared. And then it gets, that's all these hoax, such and such died. People are gullible, Ocho. People are naive.
Yeah.
But like I said, it ain't never happened to me. I can just go by what I know in the games I've been on. I ain't never been nobody, trying to throw the game or no foolishness like that. There was a script. There ain't no script.
Right.
And them guys, all that work we done put in, all the times we done denied our family, done been away from our families, lifting all those heavy ass weights, training like we train.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna let somebody else win. Man, they'll kiss my I ain't do all that for that. Oh no. If you'd hope your team would land either Adams or Cooper, don't worry, because there are some very good players who could be made available between now and the November 5th trade deadline, Ocho. Here are the list of receivers that could be moved by the deadline. You got DeAndre Hopkins with the Titans. You got Deontay Johnson of the Panthers. You got Mike Williams of the Jets. You got Cooper Kupp of the Rams.
Whoa.
Jordan Addison.
Hold on. Why in the hell they got Jordan Addison's name in there? There's no need to move Jordan. Okay, the Cooper Kupp, I understand. Puka Nacua is probably going to take over for.
And that's a big
Cooper
salary.
Kupp. Yeah, obviously salary reasons, but they put him on there. You might not even know he might take a pay cut. He might take a pay cut to stay in that system. Give me one more. Deontay Johnson. You know where he'd be a good fit for him to go back to?
Pittsburgh.
Right back to Pittsburgh, because they're really, no disrespect to any of the receivers on the Steelers team, but he's another good viable option that can get the F open on the other side of George Pickens. Why not?
When he want to.
You think he don't want to?
That's why they let him go. What was he doing? Remember the loafing? Remember the not running hard, Ocho?
Yeah. I remember that. But I'm sure you're going to come back with a different attitude, a different perspective. Because as you look at it, when you go from team to team like that, all right, now the window's closing. The window's starting to close. Your eyes start to open up a little bit more. You're not a young chicken, though. You ain't no spring chicken no more. You start paying attention to the way the league is moving the older folks out. So you come in on your best behavior when you get a second, sometimes the third chance.
The Addison reasoning, the Vikings are soaring right now, but Addison has kind of gotten lost in the shuffle. Not only had underperformed this season, but remember, he had off-field issues. I think he had, what, 2 DUIs?
Oh,
He had
yeah. I forgot
two
about that. I forgot
DUIs,
about that.
Ocho.
I forgot about that.
And remember, he started the season, he was hurt. So you know what happens when you get hurt? You give a team an opportunity to look at somebody else.
Well, who they like? Who they like over him right now?
Well, considering they're 5-0, they like a lot of people over him, I guess.
Right, I got you.
Ocho, you know what happened when you and your girl beefing? Oh, we need to take some time apart.
Right,
you allow somebody else to look at them.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. So while they looking, make sure they take over these motherfucking responsibilities too.
They will.
Yeah, that's fine.
You just got to realize, your girl new to somebody else.
That's fine. That's fine too. Guess I'm looking at the long term. I'm thinking about how much I'm finna save. Go ahead, you can take that.
Man, all I can think about what she did to me, what she did to get me.
I don't care nothing about that.
Come on back, baby. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, no. Hey, but one thing about it.
What that?
We can walk out the front door. You can get you another one.
Oh man.
Huh?
Ocho.
Hold on.
I don't know. Ocho, man.
Hey. Don't be no fool now. You can walk out that door and get you another one.
Man, but this one here, Ocho, had my toes spread apart like this here, Ocho.
Listen, I can find you 30 more could do the same thing.
30 more?
I can find you 30. Listen to me. Let me take my glasses off. I can find you 30 more could do the same thing. Come on now. All right.
I ain't looking. Nah, you ain't finna get me in trouble. Nah, I ain't looking. No, this you on your own on this one, Ocho.
Okay. Matter of fact, look. Hey. Oh, she just texted me too. She just texted me about watch your mouth. Man, hey, listen. Baby, she and baby in Turks, man, with about 30 of them. Huh? 20 of them. Yeah, 20 of them in Turks.
What?
Yeah. But they out there deep, what?
What's the age range?
Shoot, 30 and up. Hey, I'm talking about all business women too. I don't think you got enough sparks for that.
Man, you better, man, look here. They just sent me another shipment. Boy, hey, Ocho, I'm moving weight like Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
I'm moving weight like Escobar, man.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good one though. I know we off topic. That's a good topic though. And I mean, maybe we hit that another time, but I like that.
Oh yeah.
I think a little different though. I think I'm wired mentally a little different. Oh, you wanna? Okay, bet. Go ahead, take that. Cause you saving me some. You saving me some. I'm gonna let you have that. Cause that means that's an expense I ain't got no more. So that's light on my pockets.
But you
that's
ain't
how I
getting
look
them
at it.
goodies no more, Ocho.
You look at it a little different.
Ocho, them goodies.
Huh?
What Sierra say, them goodies?
But
and I ain't talking about them headache powders.
Yeah, I know.
You know, sometimes they have the goodies and they come with a headache. That's a headache powder.
Right.
Y'all probably not old enough to know about BCs and goodie powders.
Right. Can I tell you something?
Yeah, come on with it.
Stay with me real quick. When it comes to the goodies,
yeah,
you know the goodies outnumber all the men. You know that, huh? It's goodies everywhere.
Yeah,
it's goodies everywhere. You ever been to Chuck E. Cheese? You know how they had a play pit? The play pit with the little plastic balls in it. That's what it's like when you step out your door. It's goodies everywhere.
Ocho,
take your pick.
But remember, you told us about that favorite place that you like to go to and get your latte and smoke your cigar.
Yeah,
you go there for You don't go. You can go a lot of other places.
Right.
There are a lot of other places that got 30 TVs on the wall,
right.
They got La Liga, and they got UEFA, and they got the Champions League on the wall.
Yes,
and they got lattes, and they'll let you smoke on the open patio. But there's something about that place, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, we just had a show, right? You know what we talked about on that last time we was on here, right?
What that?
When it's time to cut your losses.
Yeah, you're right, Ocho. Damn.
Come on now. Listen, it don't got to be Sunday for me to preach to you, and I shouldn't be the one preaching to you. Come on now. Stay with me.
All right. Yeah, if I cut my losses, Ocho, you're
Yeah,
right.
sometimes you
I
got
cut my loss and
sometimes
get me another watch. I'll get me a watch or something.
there you
Take my
go.
mind,
Because
take my
one
mind
thing
off it.
about it, that new watch gonna tell the same time the old one did. Come on now. Don't do me like that. I'm gonna talk to you.
I be looking like I got you because I just lost something. Man, I ain't fooling with you, Ocho. I haven't let you talk me out of a good situation. You talk your ass off.
You good. Yeah. Listen, I'm just relaying the message. That's my purpose. Just relaying the message. At times, because when they know you feel like the way you feel like, right? Like how you talking right now.
Yeah.
See, when you feel like that, right? When they know you don't want to lose them, see, they'll play with you. See, when you feel like that, they'll walk all over you. See, when they know you feel the way you feel, okay, he ain't gonna let me go nowhere because he feels some way about me. I'm gonna push the envelope and see how far I can take it.
No. You ain't. Hey, I'm too big of a cat to be played with like a kitten now. You ain't. Hey, you ain't finna. Hey, you ain't finna. Hey, oh no, whoa now, hold on now.
There we go. Now that's the motherfucker uncle I was waiting to hear. Come on.
Hey, don't play.
Wake him up. There you go.
Don't play with me like that. Now, hey, I'm easier like with women, dealing with women, Ocho. I'll give them a lot longer lead than I will a dude trying to play. But hey, don't ever get it twisted now.
Yeah. I don't
spend the better part of 56 years by my damn self.
Come on now. Now I don't want to be by myself, you know. So if I'm choosing an individual,
nah.
All right.
I can be alone, but I ain't gonna be lonely. Ooh. Stop playing with me now. Those are two different things.
My goddamn pen at.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I can't find my pen. Just hold that one for me. Hold that thought right there. Oh, there it is. Come on, get that to me again. Get that to me again now.
Hey, I can be alone,
right?
But I ain't gonna be lonely.
Boy, you think I ain't finna use that in our next argument?
Man, please. Those are two different things. Because sometimes you can be alone. You can be Ocho. You can be with somebody and be lonely.
Right.
And not know it. My grandma used to say all the time, the loneliest place you can be is to be somewhere you're not wanted. Ooh. So now you're somewhere, you have somebody, but they don't want you.
So she just tolerating
alone and don't know it. All she doing is tolerating you, or all he's doing is tolerating you until she can replace you.
See, but you got to pay attention. See, if you're smart as a man, you got to pay attention. You got to understand when she's just tolerating you, because things aren't the same. Those hugs aren't the same. Those kisses aren't the same. Listen, when you lay down horizontally, it's not the same. You got to pay attention. So you got to read your cues. It's like the quarterback. When he see the blitz coming, bitch, you better audible. You better audible.
Hey, man, look here. I get it, Ocho. Look, I think the thing is that sometimes we make the mistake is that when we get the woman, we don't feel we need to date her anymore. We need to do the things that we did to get her.
Listen,
and I'll be the first to admit I've been that's been me.
Yeah,
I'll admit.
Hey, we just talked about that. Remember?
Yeah.
Me and sis, we talked about, man, we got complacent. I kid you not. And listen, hey, chat, we family. I could tell you, boy, we got the year 5. Shit, the day started to slow down a little bit, huh? No, the I love you started to slow down a little bit. I can tell you that. I can be honest. Familiarity set in. So the first thing I said was, damn, we beefing. Damn, we need to start beefing. I got to find a way to recourt, to relove, to redate. How can I make this shit exciting again? I got to turn myself into somebody. I got to find a way to be the fun guy again. I used to be the fun guy. The one your mama said don't bring home. Yeah, that was me. I got to add that perspective back to everything I do with a little balance.
Yeah.
You know.
But you know what happens, Ocho?
Yeah.
And as you like, the longer you go in a relationship,
yes, sir,
the least little thing will set you off.
Mm.
Now you mad for no reason. You start to look for reasons to get upset.
Right.
Man, what? Ain't no, who left this little bit of toilet paper on here? Now you know damn well. One little sheet. Now you mean to tell me the least little thing start to get you upset, and you start to look for reasons to get upset. Where in the beginning, she take all the toilet paper off the roll and you wouldn't even bat it out. You go for, and that ain't no problem.
Yeah.
She leave her clothes down in the middle of the floor, it ain't no problem.
Yeah.
The house spick and span.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, the least little thing out of place, you mad.
Mad. Yeah.
So you got to, and like I said, I've been guilty of it. And I've tried to I try to write down things. Okay, Shannon, in the beginning, this is what you did. You did this, and this. Okay, you got her. She liked that. Now that you've been in this situation, you got to continue to do this, this, and this. But the hardest thing, Ocho, is that as the problem that I run into is that I'm not the same person that you met. I'm the same person, but my surroundings are different.
Right.
And I need you to understand that. Because now there was no nightcap. Now nightcap is 4 or 5 days a week. There was no, now 4 or 5 days of nightcap. Now I got 2 days of first take. Now I'm shooting 1 to 2 episodes of Club Shay Shay. Now I got to jump into a meeting with Shay by LaPortier. Now I got to take other stuff with this one and that one. So the time that I could just spend on the town, hey, what you doing? What you want to do? What you want to do? I don't have that kind of time.
Right. Yeah. It ain't the same. Right, we hit a nice little look. Listen, you know how you reset your router? You unplug the router.
Yeah.
You plug it back in, and we reset. We just hit a reset button. Well, we over here pouring into each other like Sunny Delight.
That's Ocho.
Well, we over here
sometimes you got to do
into each other like Sunny Delight. Like I never met her before. I never met her before.
I say I got to treat you like an iPhone. I got to do a hard reset. You can do a soft reset or you can do a hard reset.
Hard reset.
Sometimes you record a hard reset, Ocho.
Hard. Hey, hey, let me take my glasses off now. Well, it's been a long 5 years, boy.
It is.
Shh, boy.
But yeah, I think you need to understand. But when you say, hey, I need this, I need X, Y, and Z, I'm able to do it.
Right.
Because
Beam. Yeah. I ain't got no issues in that area because there's an understanding. Is the Ocho or the Chad you met 5 years ago ain't the same Chad now. I've evolved.
You're busier. You're working now.
Busier.
You got
that's a good thing. But that one there got understanding because she's also busy.
Yes.
So there's really no clash in that area. But we needed that mental reset because the complacency on both sides, But we good. Hey, right now the cup runneth over.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Come on now.
Ooh.
Hey, we all off track.
Hey, it is what it is. That's our show. We get back on there sometime. D Hop responded to the trade rumor saying, I love my life. I love where I am. God put me where I needed to be, and he always will. I play football. I love that. That's what he's supposed to say.
Yeah,
because you don't want to say, hey, I'm looking forward to getting moved, and you don't go nowhere. Now you got the fans mad at you. Now you got your teammates talking about you thinking about getting up out of here. D Hop played that thing perfect.
Yeah, I mean, always. It's just like the quarterbacks. Everybody say everything they say is PC. Yep. Everything is politically correct. We know you want up out of there. You deserve to be up out of there, and I hope the Chiefs going to get you. I'm not sure what the salary cap or the numbers may be, but if they can find a way to work you in there, Rashee Rice. Wait, is it Rashee Rice?
Rashee, he done for the year.
Yeah,
they said that's a 10 to 12 month. That's a 10 to 12 month recovery.
Procedure, yeah. I think D Hop to the Chiefs would be perfect. Even though Juju Smith, the last game, maybe the game before the last, previous, had a phenomenal game offensively. But D-Hop being a reliable target who is going to catch everything, I think it'd be good. It'd be good. All that short and intermediate stuff, he can master all that. The pair with Kelsey, man.
You got Worthy to take the top off. You catch him napping, he can blow the top off. You got Juju and D-Hop working intermediate stuff. You got Kelsey doing his thing.
Yeah.
You got a Hunt, Kareem Hunt running the football.
And can catch out the backfield too, like he did when he was first there the first 4-5 seasons.
The Chargers and Steelers and Saints have reportedly reached out to the Jets about Mike Williams. Damn, he just got there.
I like that. I like it. Listen, despite Mike just got to be in the right situation. I'm not sure, Chad. I'm not sure if y'all watched Mike Williams when he was healthy, when he was with the Chargers.
Yeah, the only thing is he couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah, that's always been
his only problem, Ocho.
But he gonna catch everything. A 50-50 ball, I close my eyes. I guarantee you coming down with it.
I mean, he big physical receiver. What's he like, 6'3"? 220, 225?
6'4", 6'5".
You might be right, Ocho.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big receiver, got speed, can get deep. Like you said, can make. Now, he does have lapses where he just loses concentration. And he'll drop a routine pass. You're like, bro, I just saw you make a damn accurate circus catch.
Yeah.
But man. Yeah, he's 6'4", what, 220? 28? Okay. I said, what's the ass, 220? No, he 218. Ocho, Tyreke Hill says he's still the best receiver in the NFL after Davante Adams, Amari Cooper trades. They're not the best receivers in the league because I am, and I stand on that, Reek said.
I mean, he didn't tell no lie. He didn't tell no lie. I know people will look at stats, circumstance, opportunities. When they decrease, so do your numbers.
Yeah.
But if Tua was in, we know who the best receiver in the league is.
Yeah.
Some people might say Chase. Some people might say Justin Jefferson.
Yep. Jetta got something to say about that.
Yeah. But listen, Tyreke is I like him. I agree with him. Based on preference, some people would choose, Justin. Based on preference, some people would choose Chase. Who else is in that conversation, huh? I just named 3. It got to be somebody else. Got to be at least one more.
Tyreke, CD.
Okay. See, yeah.
Some people like Mike Evans because Mike is old, reliable. He consistent.
Mr. Consistent. Mr. Consistent.
He consistent. Yeah. But like you said, Davante, Chase, Jetta, Reek, CD, Mike Evans.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else we should throw. AJ Brown.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Forgot about AJ. Yeah.
So,
but yeah, that's a good one. I like it. I mean, he said everything with a smile too. But he meant every word. He meant every word of it. Meant every last word.
Is Max Crosby on the move soon? Also, he had some interesting comments today. I'm not here to rebuild. I'm here to win, whatever that means. But I'm here to win now. Wherever I'm going to be here to win. So if I'm Detroit, I offer a first and a third round pick for Max Crosby.
Right now.
Right, I'm not bullshit. I'm not. And look, this is what I got on the table for you. I got a first and a third.
Right.
Because you just lost one of the premier pass rushers.
The league leading sack leader. 7.5 sacks.
I'm going to get Max Crosby.
Yeah, most definitely. All in. And imagine next year, Max on one side and Aiden O'Connell on the other. I mean, I'm talking about Aiden O'Connell. And Aiden Hutchinson on the other side.
And they just signed they got DJ Reader. They got DJ Reader that was at Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I forget they just extended a big D tackle. I forget his name. They just gave a boatload of money, like $90+ million. They got some good young talent.
Yeah, they got a really.
That GM has done a great job. But if I'm Max Crosby, I'm trying to go to Detroit.
That's where I want to be.
That's
That
where
is
I want to be.
exactly where I want to be.
And he is a dream for Campbell.
Oh yeah.
That's the kind of guy Campbell wants to coach. You ain't got, just let him go play football. He's a football player.
You ain't got to say much.
Nope. Ocho, we're going to get to Jerry comments in a bit, but first, Troy Aikman did not hold back when addressing the disappointment of the start of the Cowboys season. He took dead aim at CeeDee Lamb and the other Dallas wide receivers. Their performances, through the first 6 games. I think the routes are terrible. I think they run terrible routes. And I've always thought that beyond this year, I think CeeDee's got to improve in his route running. And as a quarterback, if you're not certain where the guys are going to be consistently, it's hard to play that position. I see guys lazy coming off the line of scrimmage. Sometimes they run. Usually if they do, it's because they're anticipating they're going to get the football on that play. But if they're not, they don't. And it all ties together. So I'm not impressed with that part of the game. Troy also talked about CeeDee missing minicamp. I'm an old school guy. I just believe practice matters. So do I. I believe that having the team together matters. So do I. So if I knew I was going to be signing him anyway, I would have had to sign so he'd be working out with my quarterback and doing things that they should be doing. Ocho, you see, this is what I like, Ocho. I like when Troy, I like when white quarterbacks say that.
Right.
Because they don't get labeled as haters or jealous.
Right.
See, when you and I say that, if I'd have said the exact same thing, which I could say, oh, you a hater, you jealous, you bringing the black man down. Now, what y'all gonna say about Troy? I'm listening. Jump in the comments. What y'all gonna say about Troy? What y'all gonna say Troy? He jealous? He a hater? He envious? Because that's what y'all do. When we try to offer critique for what we see having played the game, y'all kill us, y'all beat us up. Now, what y'all gonna say about Troy? Go ahead, Ocho.
Yeah,
but CeeDee was never, Ocho, I never looked at CeeDee as a route runner. CeeDee is a guy that's tremendous run after the catch.
Right.
He's not a route runner. He's not technically sound like Jetta. He's not technically sound like Davante. He's not a route runner. He's not like Torrey Holt. He's not like Keenan McCardle. He's not like Jimmy Smith. He's not like you, Ocho. That's not what he is.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But what I do agree with Troy is that, bro, even when you not get the ball, you got to bust your butt off the ball. You got to come off.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't like the fact him singling out CeeDee, him singling out Dak. I mean, I hear a lot of CeeDee this, CeeDee that, CeeDee, but hell, the goddamn defense is atrocious.
Offense ain't much better.
The defense is atrocious. And then everything is magnified now. Everything is magnified now because you're losing. So now when you're losing, everything is magnified. So now they nitpick at every little goddamn thing.
But you know that going in. Ocho, what's going to happen? You start to lose. They say you lose because you sat on your helmet. You start to lose because your locker room dirty.
All type of stuff.
I told him, Jerry talking about, well, we don't need him at practice. I said,
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I said, you see how dumb that sound? Now, you know you're going to sign him or we're going to get it. We knew we was going to sign him. Why would you? What do you mean he doesn't get anything at practice? Do you see the connection or the non-connection that he and Dak has had for the first 6 games?
The Wi-Fi is off a little bit. You get that. No matter what y'all did the previous year, you have to get in the lab. You got to get in the lab and rebuild that chemistry all up again. You got to unplug your router, plug it back in, and restart.
Yes.
Every season, you got to do it. And you can't do it in the offseason when you're just by yourself.
No, you need to
work with your environment. With people pulling and tugging and pushing on you, that's when you get it done.
That's why,
Ocho. And if you knew you was gonna sign him, why wait? Why play the game? You did the same thing with goddamn Zeke. You did the same thing with Zeke. Mm-hmm. Are you serious about winning? Then you need all your players together. You need them all together. When it counts and when it matters. Mini camp, training camp, all season workouts. Come on, man.
But here's the thing, though, Ocho, is that we know Troy got in Mike's ass. Yeah. He demanded excellence from Mike.
Right.
So this is not, But I just believe you got to hold guys accountable. It is
right.
an absolute must.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm not telling you what somebody told me to say. I'm telling you, having been in situation, the standard is the standard, and we don't change that standard because of who you are. We play to the standard, and whatever happens after that, we live with it.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to come in. Oh, no. No. When we hit that field,
yeah,
we had an expectation.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how everybody else did it, but when we hit that field in Denver,
yeah, y'all listen. Y'all was a well-oiled machine, boy. Y'all was a well-oiled machine.
There was an expectation,
machine.
Ocho. There was an expectation that we had.
Right.
We played to a standard. Mm-hmm. We know what was we knew what was expected of us. Right. From each and every one of us. John had to play we had a standard here, but John needed to play to his standard.
Right.
84 needed to play to his standard. So did 30. So did 87 and 80. Everybody played to the standard. Mm-hmm. And then whatever happens after that, we live with it.
Right.
But it wasn't, people think you get good in the games. You win the games Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Everything is tied together. Anybody that tells you that it's not, don't play the game. And they've never played the game. Mm-mm. That's when you win the game. It's what you do in the meetings. How attentive are you? And practice. Yeah, I know practice. Yeah.
You need it.
I just don't get these guys. I just don't get them.
And listen, we talk about Troy, talk about CD, talk about Dak, and have you seen the goddamn schedule for the Cowboys? The next 3 games, hell, the next 5 in a row.
5, yeah, absolutely.
Boy, it can get ugly. It can get real ugly. I'm not sure when DeMarcus Lawrence comes back. I'm not sure how long he's out. I'm not sure how long Micah Parsons is out. But it can get ugly real fast.
Yes.
For a team that's been 12-5 the past 3 seasons.
Well, Micah's missed the game. He's missed the game. So they're on a bye week. So 3 weeks, it all depends on how bad that high ankle sprain is.
Right.
For him to come back, I don't know D-Law's injury. I don't know his injury, so I don't want to speak to like he's going to be out another week or he's going to come back. So I really don't know. But I know Michael has a high ankle sprain, and I think by the time the bye is over, it'll be 3 weeks. Is it a 4 to 6 weeks? Is it, do they? If I'm him, mm-hmm. Are you going to try to now? Look, they're struggling. Yeah. You try to get your best players back as soon as possible.
Yep.
But just know, my numbers dip. I came back and I wasn't really healthy, right?
Well, they won't be able to use that against him, though. I mean, they can, but I doubt they would. He's the type.
I'm just saying. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah, he's one of them players you really can't play with like that. You can't play with him like that. Shit, I could have had him back. I could have had Micah Parsons back right after, about 2 days after he sprained his ankle, the high ankle sprain. Well, with my remedy. But don't nobody listen to me. Hell, I could have healed Kawhi Leonard. He wouldn't miss no damn time. I got something for his knee.
Ocho. No, Ocho. No.
I got something for him.
No. Ocho, you ain't got nothing for Kawhi.
Trust me, I'm telling you.
He bone on bone, Ocho.
Huh?
He bone on bone.
I know how to listen. I know how to put a little tendon up in there. I can oil it up a little bit.
If you could, there'd been a lot of career. Brandon Roy would have wanted to see you like 10 years ago.
I tell you no lie.
When that thing like this in Ocho, he might have a knee replacement before the time he's 40.
Hey, I had that thing looking like I put a little WD-40 in there. It'd be like he brand new. He wouldn't know what
Ocho, he didn't finish the season last year. He's starting the season. He's out indefinitely. He hadn't played a full season in a long. He got hurt. What was that? After the only time that was half a season, because remember in the bubble,
Right.
Remember, they went on a 3, 4, 5 month hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
And then he finished. But after that, Ocho, he got hurt in the playoffs, and he hadn't been. And even on load management, he's still not able to play. Ocho, we gonna get that later. We got to get back to Jerry. While attending the NFL meetings in Atlanta, Jerry explained to the Athletics' Diana Rossini why he reacted the way he did on 105.3.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I don't know that I would go as far as calling it the volume connotation as yelling. Okay. But the facts are that if I'm going to be grilled by the tribunal, I don't need to be by the guys that I'm paying. Oh, so he can't fire him, huh? If you pay somebody a salary, can you fire them, Ocho?
Yes, sir.
So let me repeat that, because a lot of times people are like, well, Jerry, but the facts are that if I'm going to be grilled by the tribunal, I don't need it to be by guys that I'm paying. I can take it from the fans. I can take it from other people. I take a lot of pride in how fair and how much I try to work with the media. We're brothers and sisters, but I was a little frustrated there that day. Little? Okay. we got in there as of accounting for decisions made in the offseason. Okay, that might be as well going back to the decision I made in 2010. My point is that that's from my perspective. There's no question. I'm sure that they would have liked to have me grill like fans are thinking. What are you going to do about this? Or what are you going to do about that? I get it. I get all of that. And I really will go along with it. No, you wouldn't, Jerry. Jerry went on to explain how his frustration stemmed from the individual asking the questions, not necessarily the topic itself. The wrong ones were doing the questioning. Now, if those had been real fans sitting there, if they've been people that I knew, they would have been talking about football people. I might have a different answer.
Hey, listen.
There's a good chance that guy might not be working there.
If I was the dude, I would have left. I would have left.
Job, man.
Huh?
That man need that job.
And that man can get another radio job somewhere in Dallas. Trust me, he can.
So let me ask you a question. So you think you could walk out on a job that Jerry Jones and you're going to go get another job? Now, I want you, before you answer that, I want you to think long and hard.
I hear what you're talking about. I think just based on circumstance and other radio stations know what happened, man, they'll hire that boy. Jerry wants some fucking yes men because he paying them. That's all it is. He wants some, I want yes. If I'm paying you, make sure you don't ask me the tough questions and make sure you're on my side at all times.
Ocho.
A bunch of yes men.
I want you to think about this.
It's like dudes with an entourage.
Yeah.
You know the dude, you know the golden goose who making the money. You never want to tell him, you know what, that ain't a good idea, boy. You know what, you shouldn't be doing that. You know what, you was drinking, give me your keys, let me drive. But you don't want to say nothing because you don't want to get your check cut off. You don't want the door to get cut off.
Ocho.
Come on, man.
Jerry, in Dallas?
Yeah.
In Dallas.
Tell him to hire me.
In Dallas, if Jerry Jones goes to anything and says, don't hire him, that guy's not getting hired.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
The Cowboys are Dallas. Ocho, the man tried to get Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
What the hell you think he gonna do to a guy making between $100,000 and $400,000?
Yeah, I got you.
That's what Ocho.
Yeah, power.
What?
But listen, it reveals who a person truly is. You got that kind of money, you're gonna flex your power, you're gonna flex your muscles.
You want to be attached to the Cowboys, Ocho. You want to be attached. You want to be the flagship station. You want to be able to talk to Jerry.
At what cost? At what cost? At what cost? You can't even look yourself in the goddamn mirror and really be yourself. You really can't ask the question you need to ask. You can't ask the questions that the people that's listening to the radio station want you to ask because you got to pay and appease to the man paying you the money, writing the check.
Yeah,
got me fucked up.
Yeah,
tell him hire me. I ask him the questions.
No, you won't, because we just not starting to get you to do the right thing by Nightcap. I know you ain't effing with Jerry.
Yeah, I'm asking. I
No, you're
asked
not.
him.
Mm-mm. Then, see, you have to be careful. That's why I say, let me handle this. You got to be careful. NFL run everything, bro.
Yeah. Oh, listen. I got the main man. I got the main man on speed dial. I'm good.
Just between you and I,
Yeah.
the most powerful man in the NFL,
Yeah.
he lives in Dallas. I'm just gonna throw that out there for you, okay?
Okay. I don't like the way he's trying to scare me because he don't
I
want
ain't
no
trying to scare
smoke.
you. I'm just, but you know I will keep it factual with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
Stephen Jones saw has to make sure he got something to say this week. When asked if he sees any significant coaching or personnel changes during the bye week, he said, "No, I don't. We got the right kind of guys on the coaching staff, and I think we have the right kind of players. I feel like we got the right group here. I don't necessarily know that raising hell is the answer here. So ain't no changes.
Right.
Ain't no changes.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Shoot out. Shit. What changes they gonna make right now anyway? Ain't really where you gonna go? I mean, if you're gonna make changes, there has to be a direction in which you're going to go. And when you make the change, what coach you gonna go get? What players can you go get?
No, I don't think Jerry would make a coaching change in season.
Right.
Because Zim is on the staff.
Yeah.
Zim defense getting trounced. So how do you promote him? Brian Schottenheimer has never been a head coach. His offense is not like they're lighting it up. So if I were to remove Mike McCarthy from his duties, where am I going with this, Ocho?
Right. I got you.
So, but look, that's what power does. I mean, power has you moving and thinking. Oh, you asked me that question? Oh, get him up off of there. He gonna talk about it was the guy. The guy's asked you millions of questions before. Yes, he was upset because he getting the doors, but they breaking it off up in it. they breaking it off up in the guy. I'm sure they're breaking it up in him, and ain't nothing he could do. Ocho, is one thing if you lose about a field goal here or something. Ocho, they getting blown out of the building.
Yeah, they getting trounced.
Their building.
They getting trounced.
So I don't know what to say about that. Kirby Joseph went on the Ron St. Brown's podcast and talked about the Lions' defensive scheme to play the game plan when they won 47-9 over the Cowboys. The game plan was really take CeeDee Lamb away. We know he's their playmaker. Once we took him out the game, we really wasn't worried about anyone else. Told you that. Ain't worried about nobody else. Nobody else can beat me. There's nobody else on the Cowboys roster, running back, wide receiver, or tight end, other than CD, that can beat me.
Right.
Well, I'm going to double his ass as much as possible because guess what I'm going to do? What I'm going to try to do, Ocho, is I'm going to try to limit his catches early because I'm going to get in his head.
Yeah.
And then he going to get frustrated. And then when that come to him like he did early, he going to drop it. Nah, I ain't got to worry about it no more. I ain't worried. I'm definitely not worried about any of them other receivers or running backs. I ain't worried about none of them.
Oh, hey, what about D-Hop to the Cowboys? You don't like that? No.
This man would not, Ocho. I'm trying to think. When was the last time? The last time I think the Cowboys made an in-season trade, they traded for the singing cowboy, Roy Williams. They gave up 2 number ones. That's what kind of scared Jerry away from doing trades and free agency. Because remember they gave up 2 number ones for Joey Galloway? They gave up 2 number ones for Roy Williams, and it didn't work out for him. So it kind of scared Jerry away.
From doing it? Okay, I got you.
I mean, he had success early. He traded for Charles Haley. He traded for Prime, and it worked out. But lately, his trades haven't been very good. Now, I think Amari Cooper they got where they at, what they paid. I think Amari was a good trade for him.
Yeah.
But that's not how Jerry operates.
Well,
I like D-Hop to the Chiefs.
Yeah, I like that one too. That was my first option, but listen to what dude said on the podcast. I mean, well, hell, that's a blatant, I'm not saying it's disrespectful, It's just the landscape of the Cowboys offense. There is no other viable threat that poses a threat outside of CeeDee Lamb. And if we're going into a game saying, hell, we stop 88, we ain't got to worry about nobody else because there is no run game. Come on, man. What is that about the other players?
That ain't my fault. It is what it is. I'm just telling you what our game plan was.
Yeah. Yeah.
We went into the game saying we're going to take CD away because we don't believe the other receivers can beat us.
Right. So
I mean, there's been defensive guys. Okay, we're going to slide the protection.
Right.
We don't believe they have another player on the defensive side of football that can generate a pass rush. We're going to stop X.
Right. That's it.
Okay. And if somebody else can consistently beat one-on-ones, okay, we got to live with that, Ocho.
Live with that, right.
But I tell you what, your best player not going to beat us.
Right. Well, I hope the Cowboys offensive players, especially at the receiver position, I hope they heard that. I hope they heard that.
Ocho.
Yes, sir.
That's just like a girl said, you short. I heard it. Don't mean I'm going to grow to be 6'5". Just because they heard that don't mean all of a sudden they're going to be good. You are what you are, Ocho.
That's bulletin board material. That might be the motivating factor to change their season around.
Write it down.
The two and the three step up.
Huh? Give them your pen so they can write it down. Hell, take a picture of it. So in other words, defenses say y'all suck. Outside of CD, y'all suck. That's what they said.
Hey, they know what they need to do. You got a bye week. You got a week. Wait, who they got the Eagles, right? No.
No, the 49ers.
Ooh, woo.
They got the 49ers, the Commanders, the Eagles.
Oh my God.
Oh, they got a gauntlet. The next 5 games is a gauntlet.
Hey, that's nasty.
Oh, they got the Niners, Falcons, Eagles, Texans, and the Commanders. Start with the 49ers. Then the Falcons.
Boy.
I don't know what you want me to tell you, Ocho.
Hey, listen. I mean, I'm just speaking for me. I'm not sure if they're wired mentally like me, but being able to hear something like that to me would be motivating. Oh, that's what you think? Oh, that's how you feel about us?
No.
Okay, bet.
Ocho, but you look at it from your point of view, but you the starter.
Right.
Because if they were like that, guess what? They would be the feature. There's a reason you the B-side, bro. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Look at, man. Play the tambourine and then hit that chorus, okay? That's what I need you to do. You ain't got no acapella. You ain't got no solo part for this. That's me, Mike.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Justin Fields' potential demotion in favor of Russell Wilson comes as a surprise to most everyone except Fields. Pittsburgh has given Russell Wilson first-team reps as he gears up for the possibility of his first start as a Steeler. Fields was brutally honest. Fields was brutally honest in his self-assessment Thursday when speaking to reporters. I don't think I played good enough. If I'm being real with you, if I'm being real with myself, I think I could have played. I think if I did play well enough, I don't think there would be any sort of who should be playing but who should not. Ocho?
Yeah.
What you got?
Another PC answer, obviously from the quarterback, and you expect him to say some of the things he did say. He said everything a quarterback is supposed to say in his position. He played well. You started off 3-2. Your team is 4-2. You played exceptionally well. Now, there's a chance you could have been 6-0, but you're not. You're above 500.
I mean,
it's okay. It's
Mike Tomlin needs to be very careful here, Ocho.
Yeah. But
he needs to be very, very careful here.
It's too late now. It's too late. Because I said it from the start. Russell Wilson, it would be his job to lose. But he got hurt. He had a calf injury. Now he's healthy. So now you put the person back in who was going to be the starter at the beginning of the season, regardless, and you let him play ball.
All I'm gonna say is this.
And it's his job to lose. It's his job to lose still.
I'm gonna say this.
Yes, sir.
He better beat the Jets. He better win against the Jets.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, The Jets ain't no slouch now. I know the
I
record
know.
don't. I know the record don't show what it should show.
I also know that those guys that been playing, that's been on the offense and defense,
Fighting for Fields, right? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know where you're going with it. I know exactly where
better
you're going
win.
with it.
The question is, and we didn't see enough, but when people say you can't, yes, you can. Mike Shanahan told us, like, look, you can lose your job if you get injured. If you get injured and the guy comes in and he's playing better than you before you got injured, it's his job.
Right.
Now, we didn't see Russ play in the regular season, so we don't know what he looks like in meaningful play. But boy, Mike Tomlin need to be very careful with this situation. This is a powder keg.
Yes, sir.
It's a powder keg, Ocho.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm sure he had that talk with Russ. You pull him aside. Listen, it's your job, but it's also your job to lose.
I don't know how you go back to Justin Fields.
Oh,
I don't.
Boy, at 4-2, if things start getting dicey, boy, Mike Tomlin will make a switch now.
Ocho, I don't know how you go back. You take the man out. You said, what's his record?
4-2. He's 4-2.
He's 4-2.
Yeah.
You take him out. You lose 3 games and you put him back in?
Yes, sir. The save of that season, listen, is a reason Mike Tomlin has had a winning season for the past 17 years. He's going to make sure that continues. This is a business.
No, just because you're not losing doesn't mean you're winning.
Oh, that was a good one. Hey,
let's leave that alone. We gonna move on. No, you need to write it down. We gonna move on.
That was smooth. That was real smooth.
Kawhi Leonard is expected to be sidelined for an indefinite period of time to start the NBA season as he rehabilitates the inflammation in his right knee. Kevin O'Connor pointed out the Western Conference is so stacked, there's a strong chance that now the Clippers missed the play-in, which would give the Thunder a lottery pick, which means the Thunder could end up with Cooper Flag. Just saying.
Damn.
What I don't understand, I need somebody, and somebody chat, maybe some basketball aficionado, given Kawhi's injury history, why would you give him that deal and not Paul George?
Oh, it
makes no sense. It makes no sense, Ocho.
That's a good one.
It makes no sense. You can't convince me. And I remember there were guys, chat, y'all remember the first night? Kenny, this is you. Kenny Smith on the first night that the Lakers played Clippers, he said Kawhi Leonard made LeBron James look unathletic.
He was paid based off what he had done previously before getting to the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard has never been a better player than LeBron James.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Never.
I'm speaking on.
You take Kawhi at his absolute apex.
Right.
And he's never been better than LeBron. Never.
Who said he was? Kenny?
No. Kenny, no. I think the thing is that he was just, if you just look at one game, from our game,
right?
Anybody can make those are professionals. Anybody can make anybody look bad.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the totality of it, no. I mean, everybody talk about, do y'all understand? I mean, y'all think about like what LeBron was doing. Kawhi goes to the Toronto Raptors, and yeah, they won the title.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure that would have happened if Kevin Durant didn't blow out his Achilles. We'll never know. That's neither here nor there. But do y'all remember how LeBron ran the East?
Yeah.
Man, I just don't know. I don't know. Look, look, Lawrence Franks is a great general manager. I'm sure when you make a deal like this, you have to run it up to Steve Ballmer, who's the wealthiest owner in NBA, worth $125 billion. But ain't nowhere in hell I'm giving Kawhi.
He worth more than Jerry?
Man, if that man, look here, if that man had Jerry Jones money, you'd have to commit him to an asylum.
Well, he sure don't act like Jerry. Very fun, energetic,
Oh yeah,
charismatic.
he gets. Oh yeah. They name. I mean, I gave them the name the baby dinosaurs, but they used to call it LeBronto. That's what they call Toronto, LeBronto, because he ran Toronto.
Okay.
But ain't no way, Ocho. I'm not
Yeah.
doing that. I'm not. Look, I get it.
Right.
Kawhi's not healthy.
I wish it was something he could do for his knee. Especially with the
nothing,
way, hey,
Ocho.
listen, with the way technology is, the fact that they haven't been able to help and find a solution or something to do, even if it is bone on bone, as advanced as we've gotten to this point with medicine and doctors and treatments and all type of stuff, people going to Germany, you know, all that. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Well, right now they haven't learned how to grow tendons and ligaments in a petri dish.
And hell, we know how to get to the goddamn moon, but we can't figure out. Well, don't get me started.
Well, maybe they need to send his ass to the moon, and maybe they got some stuff up there that he can come back down here and play. But Ocho, I mean, think about it.
Yes, sir.
He's getting older.
Yeah.
You don't get healthy as you get. Your joints don't get healthier as they get older.
Right.
Well, right now they lost that trade.
Yeah.
Because they gave up Shea Gilgeous, and you look at the roster that the Thunder has put together with those draft picks.
Nasty. Hey, you think Shea Gilgeous is better than me in basketball?
Yeah. The Clippers signed Kawhi to a 3-year, $153 million contract extension in January.
Damn.
When they decided to bet a few months of sustained help would continue when literally years of evidence suggest otherwise. So he's making $53 million a year.
Yeah.
Ocho, you have a 5-year sample size.
Right.
Of Kawhi and Leonard's knees failing him. That's not a 1 month. That's not a 6 month. That's not a 1 or 2 year. You have a 5-year sample size. And you gave him $51 million and you're trying to lowball Paul George.
Damn, it's a dirty game. I
mean, they make it seem like it's a fluke. This is not a fluke injury, Ocho. This is not a bump in the road. This is not.
Right.
I mean, this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron preseason is finished. The next time he takes the court will be the regular season opener October 22nd versus the Timberwolves. Laker coach J.J. Redick said his star was sitting out for rest, or, as he put it, DMP, old, taken out of the pop books, meaning the Lakers never quite got an extended dress rehearsal with the real rotation before the regular season open start. I'm going to be at that game on Tuesday, me and my daughter.
Hold on. Hey.
You got to work.
Where the game at?
In L.A.
Oh, shoot. I'll be there.
Man, stop. You ain't fit to be nowhere. You got to work on Wednesday.
I do. No, I'm going to catch a private. I'm going to go to the game and I'm going to fly private that night.
You ain't flying no private. Stop.
I got some coupons.
Nah, Trailway or the Greyhound or the Air, which is Spirit, your airline of choice.
That's fine.
They don't fly private.
As long as I get the point A to point B.
You not, though. Not without, stopping off. You have to make 2 full layovers. For Spirit to go from California to New York, you got to stop at Dallas. You got to stop at Mississippi. You got to stop at Atlanta, and then you make it on in.
They got a flight. They got a red eye Philly. From LA to Philly. That'll get me in on time. I see you at the Laker game.
I got to see Pops and Bronny.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I got to say I saw that because everybody remember Griffey Jr. and Senior playing together.
Oh yeah.
I probably won't get an opportunity to go see another Laker game because of my schedule, but I got to see this one. I mean, he know what he was doing. He said, "I'm gonna put this thing on Tuesday. I'm gonna give you a chance to go see it, huh?"
Yeah.
All right, Ocho. Now it's time for Q and A.
Cuban A. Hey, boy, I feel good tonight, boy. Them midday naps be paying off, boy.
Man, I ain't have no nap. I had to catch a flight. I flew to LA. I flew to New York on Tuesday. Caught a flight back this morning. Out to LA tomorrow.
Right.
Back to LA again. Then back to New York.
Well, listen, I'm not even gonna say my schedule.
Man, first of all, ain't nowhere in hell I'll take no red eye on Spirit.
Why? What's the problem? I mean, I'm not sure if you looked at the rankings, but Spirit is the number one safest airline right now in the world.
You're not. Y'all about to go into bankruptcy.
Who? Donald Trump went into bankruptcy. 50 Cent went into bankruptcy. Listen,
They're not flying. They ain't flying no planes.
It's a business move. They not really bankrupt.
I ain't doing it.
I got you.
I'm not. Nick donated $500 and he said, "Who wins rock, paper, scissors between me and Ocho?"
I do. We can play right now.
Ocho, you ready?
Come on. Remember, wait, let me. 1, 2, 3, hit, okay?
Boy, you know how you do. You go 1, 2.
Nah, 1, 2, 3, hit.
See, there you go. See, you see what he doing? Chad, y'all saw it? He paused. Okay, Ocho, on the count of 3.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Either you slow or the signal slow. Which one of y'all slow? Chad, y'all see Ocho?
What you talk about? Listen.
Chad, y'all see Ocho?
I'm the rock, paper, scissors champ.
Chad. Let's go, Ocho.
Come on, I'm ready.
Got it. I got it. That paper. No, that paper. I got it.
You waited until I put mine, then put up the scissors.
Ocho, I went before you.
Hey, see, black folk can't never do nothing. Black folk, we can't never have nothing. Why you gotta cheat? Why you gotta cheat, man?
Chad, did y'all see me? I did scissors. He came behind me knowing I did scissors and did paper.
All right, one more.
Nope.
Okay.
Man, this joke, he can't even cheat right. How you know the man? You already know the man. So, okay, if he got rock, I'm going to do paper. If he got scissors, I'm going to do rock. This man see me got scissors up there. He's like, give me paper.
You cheated.
I cheated. Kipper Norwood Jr. said, my question is when are the Broncos going to retire your 84 so no one else can wear it? You know, Kemper, that's a good question. I don't know. You know what? I need to talk to the Walton Penner family. I think if you went to go to the Hall of Fame, I think you should have your jersey retired. Especially, I did spend 12 of my 14 years there, helped win 2 Super Bowls. Hell, I think me, Zim, Water.
Shit.
Me, Zim, Water, TD, Champ, hell, all of us.
They ain't gonna have no jerseys left to wear.
Oh, well. You can wear it. You go into the Hall of Fame, you can get it. Nelson said, who is your top 5 Broncos of all time? Well, you got to start with 7 is 1. I would go TD, Von Miller, John, TD, Vaughn. Hell, I know he only played 4 years there, but hell, you can't leave Peyton out. And then I'm going to say there's a tie between me and Champ Bailey for 5.
That's a good one. I would take Peyton out and put Champ.
I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, look, he played he played for the Broncos, man.
Right.
I mean, he won the MVP. He went to 2 Super Bowls. He was a 2-time first-team All-Pro. He broke the record for touchdown passes in the game. I mean, a season. He broke the record for passing yards in the season. So, I mean, Bond basically single-handedly won a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, he got damn near 100 sacks for the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I think he's the premier defensive player in Bronco history. And, we've had some, we had Tombstone Jackson. We had Randy Gradishaw. You had Meck. You had Dennis Smith. You had Atwater. We've had some pretty good defensive players, but I think Bond is the best one. Your boy go crazy said, hey, Alex Highsmith will be back on the other side of Watt this week against the Jets. How do you think it will affect considering how Tyron Smith is playing? Well, he better play better than what he's been playing. That's for damn sure. And even Hebring, I think his name is Hebring, he ain't no slouch. He bringing pressure on the other side. And you got TJ, and then you got Cam Hayward.
Boy.
Yeah, Ty gonna have to play better. He gonna have to play. He definitely gonna have to step his game up, Ocho. Yeah. News 864. We got us one with Dalton Connect. He was on fire tonight, especially in overtime. Lakers at 6. Oh, NFL Network. Damn. They got John 1. They got Terrell TD 2. They got me 3. They got Champ 4. Peyton 5. Rod Smith 6. Atwater 7. Gradishar 8. Meck 9. Vaughn 10. I don't know about that, but hey.
That's a good little list.
Look, I put it like this here. I know this. This is what I do know. When I go back, the fans give me love. And that's all you could ask for. That's it. They give me they show me love. They always have. They knew I played my ass off for them. I gave it everything I possibly could. They know when they left that game, 84 played, well, I was 81 for 2 years, but 84, everybody knows, man, he played his ass off for us. And so that's really all I care about. I played for my my coach's trust, my teammates' respect, and for the fans' appreciation. That was it. That's all I played for. Respect, trust, and appreciation. And at the end of the day, I think my teammates respected me. I think the coaches trusted me, and I know the fans appreciated me. Same thing when I went to Baltimore. That's it. All that other stuff it was nice to make a Pro Bowl or All Pro. It was all that stuff is nice, Ocho. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice. But at the end of the day, guys and coaches that are around me every single day, and the fans that pay their hard-earned money to see 84 and 82 do what I was brought there to do.
Right.
That's it for me. Nate Harper said, Uncle Ocho, what's your favorite Super Bowl all time other than the ones you played in? Got my Nightcap merch today, and I love it. Favorite Super Bowl?
My favorite one on Madden.
Man, the Super Bowls, man, like the last 10, 15 years, they've been really good.
Yeah.
You remember the Steelers and the Cardinals?
Cardinals
go down to the
really good one.
Really good. The Falcons, even though the Falcons lost 28-3, that was a really good game. Overtime. That was the first overtime Super Bowl, wasn't it?
Yes, the 49ers and Chiefs. That was
yes.
That
40, what? Pats Falcons was the first overtime game. Yeah, it was a very good Super Bowl. The Steelers and the Cowboys used to have some good Super Bowls back in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
I think, what was that, 70, 74, 75, and then what, 78, 79? I think that's 78 Super Bowl. What was the one, 70? What was the one that they played at Tulane Stadium? When they had I think they had 15 Hall of Famers on the field at one time, which was the most Hall of Famers on the field at one given time. The Steelers? With the Steelers and they played the Cowboys. Was it 14? So what was 78? What was the 78 Super Bowl? Wasn't the 78 Super Bowl with the Cowboys and the Steelers? Because 79 was with the Rams and the Steelers. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you go back and look at that. Look at the talent that they had on the field with that one. With Randy White, and you had obviously you had Mean Joe and Mel Blount and Ham and Lambert and Bradshaw. You had Swan Stallworth. You Franco. Had Mike Webster. You had Franco Harris. Orange Bowl. That was the one that. Orange Bowl. Okay. Super Bowl 13. Let's just say I don't think we're gonna see that many Hall of Famers on one team again.
Not like that.
12. Because if you think about it, the Steelers had 9 on one team, and they drafted them.
That's crazy.
Let that sink in. And what was that? 70? Was that 74? They took Swan in the first round. They took Stallworth. They took Swan in the first. They took Lambert in the second. They took Stallworth in the third, and they took Mike Webster in the fourth. So their first 4 picks was Hall of Famers. Then, if I'm not mistaken, they drafted Johnny Shell was a free agent. Your draft class got 5 Hall of Famers in it. That'll never be done again.
Unheard of.
Which one? Giants Buffalo. Oh yeah, 1990. That was in Tampa. It was Tampa. That's when that was wide right. Yeah. Thurman Thomas. They let Thurman Thomas run to keep. Yeah. That's when Otis Anderson was the MVP. And was it Scott Norwood that missed that field goal? Yeah. I mean, let that sink in. 5, Ocho, your draft class, and you got 5 Hall of Famers.
On the same team?
Yes. That's your draft class.
No, that's crazy.
Not the whole draft class, your draft class. But Bill Nunn was the what you call him, was the GM at the time.
Right.
Bill Nunn Jr. was Gutter Man, Radio Raheem, and the Do the Right Thing.
Yeah,
that was his dad that picked those players.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to be a Steelers fan. My mom loved the Steelers. I think I took my third man. I was in 3rd grade. My brother was 6. We took our school pictures in Steelers jersey. Franco Harris. You remember the Steelers used to have sleeves. The Steelers were the only one that had the sleeves to come down here. They didn't have the cutoff. They had this. They came down like sleeves. Steelers, man, them hot ass jerseys. Leota Rose. Hey, Nightcap, Uncle Ocho, I've had a lot of trial and error trying to reach my goals. Can you guys give me some advice, tips on how to maintain and progress in my fitness journey?
Boy, when it come to fitness, boy, that ain't nothing but discipline now. Finding the time to get up. I don't know your schedule, but it ain't nothing but discipline. That's all it comes down to. Discipline and want to. You got to want to do it because you're going to have days you don't want to do it. Hell, it was days I ain't even want to get up for practice. But it's just something I got to do because there was an end goal in mind.
Yes.
Keep that end goal in mind. But it all comes down to discipline. And don't make no excuses. Don't make no excuses. You'll feel better about yourself when you see the results, though.
It is. That's what got me, Ocho. That's what really got me in hook on fitness. Is that when I started working out and I saw the results, I saw a 185-pound skinny kid go to 205 in about 5 months.
Yeah.
Abbed up.
That sounds like me.
You know, your boy, I was an Under Armour mannequin. You know how you go in the Dick's and you see the mannequins?
Yeah. I look like a sculpture too now. I look like Alexander the Great.
Shredded like a Trump tax return. Yeah, Ocho.
Hey, hell no.
Waste was gone like a Clinton email. Disappeared. Just like that.
Good one. Like a Clinton email.
Low eater, that's what it is. Your desire to reach that fitness goal has to be greater than your desire not to, or to eat that snack, or to not go work out, or not to do that extra cardio. I mean, what is it that you're actually trying to accomplish, and how bad do you want to accomplish? Because when we want to do something, we do what we want to do. We really do.
And ain't no shortcuts either.
No.
After that, it ain't no shortcuts.
Nah. No. There's not. But you just have to have a singular. It's one day at a time. It is literally one day at a time. One day at a time. And hey, I mean, Honey writes my diet. I get two cheat meals a week. Not cheat days. I get meals.
Right.
So I get out of the meals. I try to eat. He got me try to eat 5 times a day, but good luck with that. It's all I can do is get 4 down, damn to 5. But I get 2 cheat meals. My cheat meals normally consist of 2 burgers with sweet potato fries. And then like on a Sunday, I'll do breakfast. I'll get like a French toast. I get French toast, so I get pancakes and egg whites and turkey bacon or chicken sausage. That's it. Other than that, it's Tupperware. It's broccoli, carrots, chicken, turkey. Broccoli, carrots, chicken, turkey. Broccoli, carrots, chicken, turkey. Ocho, you know greatness is boring?
Oh, yeah.
You know it's monotonous?
It is.
Ask Tom Brady, because he did the same thing over and over for 23 years. Greatness is boring. It's the monotony of it. And you do something over and over, not until you get it right. You do it over and over until you can't get it wrong. That's it. And, hey, even me, I got to do a better job. I got to get back on, it's like, it's just, because I'm traveling. I'm already diamond medallion.
Right.
But there ain't no excuse. There is no excuse. None. Zero. And I ain't finna give you one. But I'm going to get my fat ass in shape too. I am. I'm tired of being this. I'm tired of being this big.
Yeah.
Big for no reason. Man, everybody talking, man, I went to me and Joey was at the Olympia. Man, man, you need to get on stage. What stage? Sit my old ass down. I'm cheering for Samson. I'm cheering for Andrew Jack. I'm cheering for all them guys.
Right.
I don't want no part of those stage, man. No, I'm gonna get this thing off. I'm gonna peel up. Watch. So when I come to your wedding, I might be in that thing. I'm coming that thing with them white linen pants on.
Gonna be peeled up.
I'm telling you, I'm coming in when I ain't got no shirt on, Ocho.
Hey, now you gotta have your shirt on now. You can have it unbuttoned, but you gotta have it on.
Ocho, let me live.
I'm gonna let you live, but you gotta come to the wedding correct now. Security, I don't want security to have to escort you out now.
Man, look here. The wedding, hey, do you want the wedding to go off without a hitch? All right, I'm gonna have that thing. I'm gonna have it all. I'm gonna have it unbuttoned all the way down. Only one button gonna be buttoned. I'm gonna have them linen. You know, have a little wet. You know, I mean, a little wet, and then you know what I'm saying, Ocho, and put that oil over. You know, so that thing be glistening. That water be beading up on you, boy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it.
Woo! Lord have mercy.
I like it.
Man, I ain't fooling with you, Ocho.
I'm ready.
Architect Nice TV said, hey, Ocho, want to place a friendly bet. FAMU Jackson State game this weekend.
Bet it. Bet it. What you want to bet? Make it light against bet $100. Bet $100, boy. Send me a DM too. Send me a DM.
You got something? You gonna bet him, Ocho?
I just bet him 100.
Oh, okay.
Bet him 100. Well, you know, fam finna whack, man. Come on, man. You know, Jackson State ain't got nothing for FAMU, man. Stop playing, boy.
Jesus Loves Kobe said, Uncle Ocho, can you just wish my brother Brennan Tate a happy birthday? He's a great guy, and you know he'd love to hear from you guys since he loves ball. Excuse me, Brennan. Happy birthday, bro. Want to wish you a happy birthday. Hope you had a great day. I don't know if it's today or if it's tomorrow, but whatever the case may be, hopefully you have a joyous and a very celebratory birthday. Enjoy it with family, friends, and loved ones, and enjoy your day and many more to come. Thanks for supporting Nightcap.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy said, congrats on winning Best Hip Hop Platinum Award from BET Hip Hop. Ocho, you know what I'm saying? We won the award. You know we won the BET.
Yeah. Congratulations. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations.
I think I'm going to have to build me a trophy room. I have to build me a trophy room.
You got to put them all up there.
We're about to get some more, too. After we win these Signal Awards.
Yeah, we ain't finished.
Thanks, Doc. Yeah, man. I mean, it's great. I mean, obviously, I'm the face, and everybody knows Club Shay Shay, but there's so many people, from CJ to the graphics people, to the editors, to everybody that does such a great job. Savannah that coordinates a lot, man. There's a lot that goes into it, and I'm just thankful that I believe that I have the best staff at Shay Shay Media, because everybody that works at Shay Shay Media, especially that works close to me, they know more than I do. So I let them do their thing. I let Ash at Nightcap, she does her thing. She know I trust her wholeheartedly, but she know if it don't go well, she will have to make that call. CJ is the same thing. I let CJ, hey, whatever you think we should do, whatever you think we can do to keep advancing Club Shay Shay, bro, you have my blessing. You don't have to run it by anybody else. If anybody asks you, you've already cleared it with me. Ash, if anybody asks you, you've already cleared it with me. Take off with it. But I want them to feel empowered. I want them to feel that whatever the case may be, whatever is going to help Shay Shay Media, Nightcap, Club Shay Shay, 520, Bubba Dub. We're getting ready to do a deal. Obviously, we're getting ready to deal. Can we take with Rail? Oh, we can't say nothing. Maybe. So, yeah. But I mean, man, never in 24, the way 24 started off. I mean, you
couldn't imagine it.
No, you know, because they say, Ocho, they say the only difference between truth and fiction is that fiction has to make sense. This is true. You can't. Some things are beyond explanation. You don't have answers for. God showed favor. He heard prayers that you didn't even think he was listening to. And when he has something for you, can no one else stop it? And Cat coming on, and like I said, I mean, he's great. Like I said, and I talked to him. I talked to Cat, and what's one thing about him? If he don't pick up the phone,
right,
within 10 minutes, if he ain't like on set, he gonna call back. You need what you need. What you need something? Nah, I don't need anything. I'm just, bro. I just want to talk. Just, hey, how you doing? I say, what do you need? What can I do for you?
Yeah.
And his answer is, he's like, I didn't do this to get something in return. That was God's blessing you through me. I said, bro, let me do something. I said, nope. He said, because if I were to accept something, that means I did it for the wrong reason. I was doing it expecting something.
Right.
He said, but I told you it was going to put you in a hole. He said it. I mean, Jordan heard it. I mean, he said it. He said, this is going to put you in a whole new dimension. I mean, when people say stuff like, boy, hey, boy, you gonna be something. So, you like,
okay, take it with a grain of salt.
Man, that man said, this is going to put you in a whole new dimension. I couldn't even imagine.
Right.
And as the pastor used to say in our church, if I had 1,000 tongues, I couldn't thank him enough. Because it did. It launched Club Shay Shay. It helped catapult Nightcap into a stratosphere we could have only dreamed of, Ocho.
Mm-hmm.
And if we had dreamed it, we probably would have needed to wake up, because you're like, man, that ain't there ain't no way that could happen. Not that good, not like that.
Right. That fast.
Yet here we are. The awards, the accolades, the attention, what comes along with this has definitely been a blessing. I mean, 24, I get a new deal from ESPN. You get deals from you with DraftKings, and you with what's the inside the NFL.
Inside it. Hold on, I got another one too, huh?
What you got?
I got another one with Apple.
Apple.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say it yet, but I didn't jump the gun, but fuck it. Oh well.
So, I mean, everything that we've got, Nightcap continues to grow. Club Shay Shay continue to grow. Role at ESPN is growing. Your role inside the NFL, you got all these gigs, all this thing. Everything is just happening. So
that ain't number favor, baby.
That's it.
That ain't number favor.
And we just give credit to the man above.
Yeah.
But it's a huge honor to win this BET award. I mean, obviously we grew up watching BET, and to win this award is a huge honor. And so I thank BET and anybody that voted. Thank you. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. So, what else you got tonight?
Who that?
You. I think I'm gonna I ain't gonna sleep in.
Shoot, well,
I'm gonna go work out.
I'm gonna hit this bed. I hit the gym at 6 a.m.
I gotta work out. I gotta pack, get ready for tomorrow, catch this flight. Are we staying overnight? Or are we coming right back? Friday night, Saturday. We leave Saturday. What time? 4 o'clock? Oh. Yeah, but I thank you guys, because look, Ocho and I do what we do. Ash does what she does. The team at Shay Shay Media, the graphics. Jordan does a great job of capturing content, doing what he does. CJ and his staff, they do what they do. But you guys make it all possible. You guys watch. You guys listen. You guys share. You guys talk about. None of this is possible without you. And I mean, I couldn't imagine this, that what was that, 16, 17 months ago when I left FS1? June of 23. So 17 months. If somebody would have told me 17 months ago, said, Shannon, this is kind of where your life is, this is where you're going to be heading. You're going to have this. Man, come on, Ocho. With a lot more projects in the work. And, that's, a lot of things like, okay, Shannon, do you want to take these meetings or do you want to go work out? And I have to take the meetings, Ocho.
Yeah.
Because these execs, they want to sit down and look Shannon Sharpe in his eye and see how serious he is about doing said projects.
Right.
And then, Ash and I, or CJ and I, we got to go and take these meetings. So something got to get left behind. It's my work. It's my workout.
Right.
But what's happening is that the fans, the people that watch us, they can't deny us, Ocho. They can't deny us.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what they think about you, no matter what they think about us, no matter what, this and that, and try to manifest dissension between you and I. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. And we're just getting started.
Oh, yeah.
We're just getting started, Ocho.
But we didn't even scratch the surface yet.
Now if you could just stop eating food, it would be a lot better.
Stop what?
Now you say nothing.
I couldn't hear you because you were mumbling.
Stop eating booty. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I said. Other than that, thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. The Broncos take down the Saints 33-10. They sacked Rattler 6 times. Bo Nix was clean. They get 35 rushes, 225 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground, both of those by Javonte Williams as they roll over the Saints 33-10. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite uncle, Shannon Sharpe. That's 85. That's from Liberty. He's from Liberty City. He's a Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, a Pro Bowler, an All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. You can call him Ocho. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and do us a favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And remember, you matter. Thank you for mattering, and thank you for helping us matter. Make sure you go check out Shea by LaPortier. Our goal is to be in between 14 and 16 states by the end of the year. If we're currently not in a state or a city near you, you can order it online. We have it in stock, and we can have it shipped to you in somewhere between 2 to 5 days. So thank you for your support, and thank you for your patience. And please make sure you follow my media company on all platforms. That's Shay Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, which is 84 being spelled out. Unc and Ocho tees are back in stock. Remember, Unc and Ocho tees are back in stock. And thank you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are starting to receive your orders, and you've been posting them. Keep posting them. We greatly appreciate that, and glad you like the product. That's it for tonight. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We'll see you after what game on Saturday? Colorado? Who's playing? We'll see you 7:30 Eastern, which would be 4:30 us? Oh, we'll see you 7:30. Oh, yeah, I thought so. We'll see you 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. Big ball game, Georgia at Texas. That's the game we're gonna follow. Okay, Georgia, Texas. That's the game we're coming on after. But it's gonna be some good games this weekend. So thank you for joining us. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. See you Saturday after Georgia, Texas.